Eloah, the revealed power of the infinite. Another sacred term ascribed to the self-existent uncreated power, often rendered inadequately as God, is Eloah, Eloah. Found 56 times in the sacred texts, its resonance echoes most profoundly in the poetic depths of Job, where it appears 41 times, but also in the Psalms, the wisdom of Moses and Solomon, the visions of Isaiah, and the mysteries of Daniel and Habakkuk. However, not all instances of Eloah are directed toward the Most High. In Daniel, Eloah refers to the dark power of the little horn's dominion, which commands adoration of guardian saints. Similarly, Habakkuk 1:11 declares of the Chaldean invader, lailoho, koho lailoho. He offends by exalting his own power as his Eloah. Even Job speaks of the profane, saying he carries Eloah in his hand. That is, he calls the sword in the hand of the violent his Eloah, in the sense of its being his power. Based on the interpretation of Eloah as power rather than God or deity, the phrase, who carries Eloah in his hand, in Job 12 verse 6, can be understood as referring to an individual wielding tangible power or authority, often through physical means, such as force or violence. The sword in the hand of the violent is described as his Eloah, because it symbolizes the source of his power and ability to exert control or influence over others. This interpretation aligns with the broader context in which Eloah is used to denote power, whether personal, political, or military. The Chaldeans, for instance, are said to offend in taking their power for their Eloah, Habakkuk 1:11, meaning they attribute their might or success to their own strength rather than acknowledging any higher principle or source. In this way, Eloah as power is not an abstract concept, but a functional and pragmatic force that individuals or nations wield to achieve their aims, often with significant consequences for themselves and others. The pictographic veil of Eloah. Peering into the pictographic essence of Eloah, the letters themselves speak a language of mystic revelation. The Aleph, the ox's head, radiates primal strength, divine leadership, and the unseen force that moves the universe. Lamed, lay, the shepherd's staff, embodies authority, guidance, and the sovereign hand that leads creation. He, the open window, unveils the mystery of revelation, the threshold through which the infinite manifests in the finite. Together, Eloah becomes not merely a name, but an eternal truth, a vision of the powerful leader, the mighty one who reveals divine strength and purpose through the emanation of El. Thus, Eloah signifies not only a singular source of power, but the very act of revelation, the unveiling of the unseen through strength and leadership. It is the name of the one who draws might from the infinite reservoir of El, the archetype of majesty and power, reflected also in the hosts of heaven who manifest this strength. The mystical union of power and manifestation. The essence of Eloah is power, unified, singular, and masculine. It is this singularity that the Spirit proclaims through Isaiah. Exists there an Eloah without me? Yea, there is no rock Tsur, I know not any. Isaiah 44:8. Likewise, David sings in the Psalms, who is an Eloah without Yahweh, and who is a rock except our Elohim? Psalm 18:31. The Mighty One girds his saints with strength, securing their way and making firm their path. But Eloah is not only strength, it is the vision of strength embodied in form. It is the majesty of the heavens, Job 22:12, and the promise of divine revelation. In my flesh shall I see Eloah, Job 19:26. It is the trembling of the earth at the presence of Adon, the Lord, and the bowing of creation before the Eloah of Jacob, Psalm 1:4-7. Herein lies the sacred paradox. That which is unseen becomes seen, the infinite becomes manifest, and the incorruptible presence of Eloah dwells among mortals. Eloah and the mystery of emanation. In the doctrine of God manifestation, Eloah reveals a profound truth. It is not an abstract force, but a being of substance and emanation. From the corporeal essence of El, Eloah emerges as the radiant expression of power, embodied in angels and messengers, who reflect the strength of their source. Power flows from El as light emanates from the sun, unbroken, eternal, and tangible, yet distinct in form and purpose. Thus, Eloah is not merely a name, it is the manifestation of divine strength, an emanation of corporeal reality, and the promise of union between the infinite and the finite. To speak of Eloah is to glimpse the veil of the eternal and behold the power that shapes the cosmos, sanctifies the altar, and reveals the majesty of the heavens in the hearts of humankind.